This route, it's a good route, but it's also a difficult route. Like, I can't really make many mistakes. Is it cycle heavy? I mean, most of the cycles in this route, you're fighting to meet instead of, like, waiting. Like, in the world record run we just got, that Fury 2 where I made the cycle, that is the first time I have ever made the cycle there. I have never done that before. What are the strats currently? Go fast, get shines. I don't really know how to answer that question. There's lots of strats in a given run, you know? Kind of anonymous. Kinda, but not. Kinda. It's weird. Because the cycles have something that's essentially a threshold where if you get a certain amount of shines, what'll happen is the timer essentially like speeds up and you save time. So I guess the theoretical time would be the threshold time for every Fury cycle. So you're starting every Fury cycle at threshold. But I don't think that's even possible. Fury 1. It's like sub-hour was not possible. People kept comparing sub-hour to sub-30 in this game, and now sub-30 is, like, within a week away. Like, it could happen today. Like, this is a really weird game, and it's really weird to speculate on times with it because of that. Because the games and the routes and everything like that are literally built around this weird cycle mechanic. I didn't do that right, but it wasn't any slower than what I was doing before. So, I mean... Yes! Yes! We take those. But now we're 11 seconds ahead. Oh, man. We lost so much time in Fury 1 in my PvP. It's stupid. It's so stupid. World record free? It really isn't, just because of how good my Fury 2 start was. Like I said, literally the first time I have ever been at the bell by the time it was, you know, I've never been there before. World record is the first time I had ever done it. But I mean, hey, confidence boosting to see it's possible. When does Golf come out again, Blue? $6.25, so not too far away, huh? Also, hey Swinda, hope you're doing well today. Oh, that's good. I never played the original Pokemon Snap, but it feels like one of those games I'm gonna end up playing because everyone seems pretty excited for it. I might also play the Diamond and Pearl remakes too for nostalgia reasons. Thanks for the good luck to Bomb, appreciate it. I like the chibi art style. I was surprised people were complaining about it so much because it really does seem like it's there to mimic the original like art style the games had. To get a reason to use my alt more? What is Renlev? Playing the Diamond and Pearl remakes? I guess so, yeah. Do you think Skyward Sword is overpriced? Oh, I've never played it, so I mean, I'm one of the people who would be a sucker for Nintendo in this case and pay that price. Whether or not it's overpriced, I don't know, but I've never played the game, so people don't necessarily want them to mimic that. I think that's a fair reason, yeah. I saw it and was like, hey, that's kind of cute. They made it look like the original, but in 3D. But I can see how others were probably like, man, I wish they just completely revitalized the art style and really made the game pop or whatever. It's the good luck Zelda. Chat, this is another, like, really good Fury 2. What the heck? What the actual heck? We made it. That is a second time ever for me. Alright, let's see if I can destroy this fight. No, the exact opposite happens. Alright, let's try and get the back up. Good enough. Good enough. That fight's so hard to get fast. I could have saved so much time there if I got it, but... I mean, I'll take being 10 seconds ahead going into Fury 3. Like... You're not gonna catch me complaining about that. I don't know if that's actually where the shard is. I just kind of guessed and prayed. Because if I got it, it would have been really cool. Missed it, that's fine. Probably needed to leave it on screen longer. Thanks for the good luck, RMB, appreciate it. Junior SMH, that it wasn't Junior's fault. I'm pretty sure that's just the fact that it wasn't considered like physically spawned in because it was too far off camera and too far away from Mario. Odyssey, which is a game I put a lot of time into speedrunning, has similar issues. Where if something, like in Odyssey, if something is off screen, it's basically just always gonna be non-existent. In this game, there are certain like parameters like that in place, but it doesn't seem as prominent as they were in Odyssey. It's a bit slow, but I'm not too worried because this, like, as long as we get the bunny strat, that's pretty much all that matters. Like, that's what this split, I would say, is about in its current state. I feel like a lot of people expected Cappy to be more of a character that stayed, but no. I don't think that's really gonna happen. I feel like Cappy's gonna get basically no attention as long as there's no Odyssey 2. If there's an Odyssey 2, sure, Cappy will probably be in it, but... He's an ultimate, but does that really count? It's just a taunt. An ultimate also came out a bit closer to the release of Odyssey, so... Like, I think as time goes on, he's probably gonna fade more into obscurity as a character. There we go. We have more than enough time here. This is the longest rained cutscene. Okay then, don't scare me like that. Just like Flood, yeah. Come on, warp me. Alright, that was a much better fight than in my last PB. Cappy has a backstory. I mean, so does Flood. Flood also has a backstory. Dude, if I exited to title screen right there, chat, the run would have been dead. Just so everyone knows, if you miss menu there, and exit the game, it causes it to save, which means the timer gets saved, which means the run is dead. Because when we're doing that reload strat, we cannot have the game save. We have to use the auto save after beating Bowser. We can't use any save after that, or else the timer will be essentially saved in the game's memory. Cappy had motivation to be Bowser? I guess so. Sort of a reset to the in-game timer. We're basically making the game use a different timer. No. That sucks. We'll still be able to make the cycle. But it could result in time loss. Because we might hit threshold later. Run dead? Run doesn't die that easy in Fury 4. If this was Fury 2, maybe. But this is Fury 4. We did Mythic Cheese, and now we're trying to beat it. More specifically, get under 30 minutes. Well, I wouldn't say it's the easiest cycle to hit anymore. It's got harder movement than Fury 3. Fury 3, everything you do in it's pretty easy. For the most part. Well, I mean, I guess besides the bunny. But you also have to do that a similar bunny strat in Fury 4. At the end of the day, Fury 4 is still a tighter cycle, I would say. Like, the minor mistakes matter more in Fury 4 than they do in Fury 3. Exclamation mark dock. Data miners didn't even find it. People just tested a ton of stuff. The dock isn't fully updated to everything we do in the run, but it goes pretty into detail on a lot of the mechanics of the timer. Alright, we might have gotten there a couple seconds later than I did in my PB, because this is the threshold shine, so... It's the shine that matters. Or it's the, like, part of the split that matters the most. Everything pre-threshold. Because how soon we hit threshold determines pretty much how long the Fury timer is gonna take. I don't know how accurate this number is, but somebody told me on the timer that the reload strat uses, every 2 seconds faster you hit that timer, you save a second. But I don't think that's entirely true. I don't think it was... I think it's close to being that, but I don't think it's exactly that. Like, I think that's an oversimplification of what it probably is. Do I have world record? Right now I do, unless somebody beat it. Took a bit longer than I would have liked. But it hasn't started raining yet, so I think we'll still be fine. I just need to not choke on Bunny. Yep. I've noticed on this Bunny, you want to aim more at the ground, and on the other one, you want to aim more at, like, the Bunny itself. At least that's been my takeaway from doing runs. Spunny is easier. It is easier, but I've missed it before. New camera, thank you. That doesn't seem right, but if it is, I'll take it. Oh, I split early. Okay, I understand what happened. Okay. I missed one of my splits there. So that means we don't really know what pace we're on. Because I was somehow one split ahead there. So we have to just entirely skip our Fury 4 splits. Maybe minus 17. I'd personally just hold on the speculation until we hit the next split. Alright, now I want to slow down here. The reason I slow down and don't get right to the edge is because I want to guarantee that Bowser spawns in that location, because if he doesn't, it'll screw up this whole next segment, and that would be really bad. Like, this part of the run, I have to be very particular with my movements, or else Bowser won't jump in the right place. Like, it's all about your movement and positioning. Because, like, if you're moving, like, too fast, I'm pretty sure that can affect it. Because the game has some sort of check and play, I'm pretty sure, to try and make sure it avoids situations where you're moving fast and Bowser would spawn right in front of you normally. Or something like that. Alright, so we're 11 seconds ahead right now. Ah, that sucks. I screwed that up a little bit. Sub 30 still possible. Not this run. Not this run. Alright. 50-50 shot this PBs, I'm gonna say. 75% chance this PBs. Alright, up to 80. 94. Alright, it's 100 now. There we go. Good stuff. 94%. Those numbers are coming out of my butt. But, yeah, we have been... I practiced that fight a lot today. I don't really know how consistently I was getting the first hit, but once I get the first hit, chat, it's usually... I'll usually get it. We're usually good. I think I've only choked the second hit, or third hit, like, once in a run. Or, sorry, once I get the second hit, we're good. I think I've only choked the third hit once in a run, and I've done it a few times in practice, so... It's hard, though. That strat is so difficult. But that's why we practiced it. Oh, man, we're so close, chat. I need to fix that start fight 4 split, by the way, because that is not accurate. We were not 55 seconds ahead. I need to get rid of that split. I split early there, or something happens. Split way too early there by mistake. Yeah, 15. We were 15 ahead, and we ended 11 ahead. And I didn't get the Fast Fury 2 fight. I did not get the Fast Fury 2 fight. You heard world records were happening. They were. They are. They just happened. But yeah, that's the main thing I need to actually not choke Fury 2. Because if we can get the same, like, start Fury 2, like the same beginning, like that's great. But if we need to get the actual good Fury 2 fight, because I still have, like, individually we have over like 10 seconds of time save in that split still, I think. So close to the sub, it really is. Did I just get the 30-12? I did. Does anyone know what my actual start fight 4 time was, by the way? Does somebody want to go into the VOD and get that? Because, I would like to be able to fix my sob. Because that gold is not accurate at all. But I don't want to just have to delete the gold entirely and have to get a new one. I'd rather to be able to at least base it off of this run. Oh man, I wish we were actually 55 seconds ahead there. That would have been sweet. Also, Oro, thank you for the tier 1 for 18 months. I appreciate it. Enjoy the emotes, and thank you so much. How do you go into the VOD? I think somebody else is already checking it. It was a 25:57. Okay, I'll fix that then. Alright, so start fight 4. That happened at 25:57. And then I need to get rid of that gold. So my actual sob is probably somewhere around 29:47. Oh yeah, does anyone want to do me a huge favor and also get me the split time for me finishing the Fury 4 fight? So like the fade out? Because that would be nice too. Hey, God Shueiko is already ahead of it. Sweet. So 26.